now it says I, but who knows who I is? There's all these different agents, and each of them are just going to say I. It's going to be a cacophony. So I'm going to say, I'm going to put in something that says this. What is this? What is this? What is, to what does the term above my finger refer? Yeah, so this whole thing is occurring for a given person, right? This is describing agentness, personness, and when it's actually running, this is going to be running for a given person. And the term this refers to me. It's me. And I'm going to be saying, this is saying, hey, print out something that says me. And this is what this is implicitly saying is my name got infected. Okay? So this plus is just saying, hey, put the version of this as sort of a so-called string, a bunch of characters together with this thing here. Put it all into one thing so I can print it out. Okay? That's what the plus means. It's actually not addition, it's concatenation, as we call it. You're putting, it's like a suffix and a prefix. This is the prefix, this is my name, and it's going to be put next to, in a string, got infected. So I'm going to run this thing, okay? So let's run this again with that, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to say run. LN was the word for that, okay? And I'm going to run, and here we have this going on. You'll notice it's coming along. Okay, so now we have read the, and you notice it says, okay, hey, these different people got infected, right? And I can terminate it here, but you'll notice it's now reporting who got infected. Ladies and gentlemen, I would hazard, if you're going to be doing any significant work with AnyLogic, TraceLN will be your friend. It may be unassuming friend, but you'll use it to figure out what's going on a fair bit. So you can get familiar with it. This is one example of sort of reporting using that. So we see the names of the different agents that got infected. Yeah.
So action. Sorry, I'm trying to understand the difference between action and
Okay. So the guard specifies the conditions under which action will or will not occur. No. Okay. So let's be. So we have to be clear about it. It's actually a little bit confusing. So I'm going to repeat something I said. Forgive me. So we're going to need to distinguish between two things here. One, the conditions under which the transition will fire. Okay. In other words, the conditions under which here you will go from susceptible to infected. There'll be some set of conditions under which you'll go between them, okay? And those conditions are specified up here, okay? This section here specifies what to do when that transition occurs, beyond actually just going between states. That automatically is going to happen when the transition goes. But the action is going to specify what additional things do you want to make happen when that transition occurs? And what this is saying is, I want to print out this thing, okay? Now, the guard is going to allow you to suppress the action that would occur normally with the transition under certain conditions. But a guard, this being true or not, will affect whether or not this fires. This being true or not will not affect, whether or not this action occurs. This being true or false will not affect whether, in fact, the transition occurs.
So, for example,
yeah, we could have a transition that only occurs for people of a certain income, but that would be specified using something like option, for example, that under certain conditions it will fire. But this guard specifies whether or not the action is going to accompany the transition. If the transition is going to happen, the question is the action then going to happen or not? Does that make sense? Okay, great question. Yes.
So using this block here without the right name in one means that the position of this individual has nothing to do with connections, nothing to do with
Correct.
income. So it's
Correct. Right now, I'm illustrating this in the most simplistic way. We're going to show it with connections in just a moment. Okay. This is just to illustrate how you start to describe logic for transitions, and in this case, we're going to be moving very rapidly to a situation where the infection spreads. Okay. Yeah.
What if you only want to send a message for